Hello, 'tis I. So I did a Fusing Happy Tree Friends video a long time ago, and it got way too popular to the point where people to this day are asking me to do a part 2. And I don't think I will. Maybe I will. If you guys want, you can request some fusions in the description. So, I'm going to draw Happy Tree Friends characters as humans. And I have done this before, not for a video, but I have drawn them as humans before, since humans are the most in my comfort zone, and when I really like Happy Tree Friends, I'd often draw them as humans. But I haven't done that for over, at least 3 months? So, I'm going to do it again, and see how much my designs have changed from when I first drew them as humans. This is gonna be a fun video because I have not drawn Happy Tree Friends art in a long fucking time, other than the meme that I made of my brother's HTFOC and I drew Flippy with it. But whatever, you get the point. I haven't drawn proper Happy Tree Friends fan art in a while. Okay. I hope it's not Russell. He's one of my least favorite characters. He's not even a bad character, I just don't like him. Ooh, okay! I can work with that. Okay, so for Nutty, I took a lot of inspiration from Japanese decora fashion because I think it's cool and it kind of fits the vibe that Nutty gives off of having random shit stuck to his face. This character was pretty fun to draw because it was one of the first Happy Tree Friends fan arts I've drawn in a while. It was pretty difficult. I was having trouble trying to make the character design look a bit more unique because I wanted to add my own accessories, and I did end up doing that luckily. So I gave the character some hairpins and stuff. I wanted him to give off the vibe that he gives in my style, and I think I did that pretty well. I referenced the pose that he originally had in the reference image I was using for his pose now, with the arms being out. And I tried to make that pose look a little more fluid, because if he was just standing there the way he was standing in the reference image, it would look kind of weird and most likely it would look stiff. So I just kind of played around with that. I had fun with Nutty. I think it was fun. I genuinely really like how it turned out. I think he's a cute little guy. He's a funky little guy. I love him. He's great. I gave him 2 different colored socks and different sized socks. One of them is drooping down. And I gave him one shoe, and the other foot just has a sock. I gave him a hoodie because he seems like the kind of guy who'd try and be super wear super casual and comfy clothes. I made his hair, it's kind of hard to see because the colors are so similar, but in the mid portion of his hair, the bangs, I made the color slightly lighter to emulate kind of his little marking, his triangle marking. I obviously gave him the candy that's on his face, along with, like I said, lots of little hairpins. And I think the hairpins really kind of put together the design and make it look complete, while still being recognizably Nutty. I feel like anybody who's ever seen Nutty would be like, yeah, that's Nutty. Other than the fact that his name is in the corner, but shut up if you took that out. But yeah, I try to challenge myself a bit by, for the most part, only using the colors that are in the actual color scheme. And I didn't do that because I wanted to challenge myself, but because I think it would make the design look more cohesive. I don't think I actually followed this, at least for my second design, but I used very similar shades, and I want it to be all cohesive. And luckily, Mondo Media already kind of does that for you, because, you know, the character designs are right there with their pretty cohesive colors. I just take what I see from that, and if I really need another color, I find something that's similar to the other colors so they're more cohesive. But anyway, my opinion on Nutty. I think he's a really cool character. He is like a fan favorite, like him, Flippy, and like just him, Flippy, and Flaky. Those are like the fan favorites. Obviously, all of them are relatively popular, other than like Crow Marmot, and maybe Disco Bear. I don't know. Disco Bear, he's popular, but not like that popular. But he is one of the fan favorites, so it would not be surprising to say that he is a bit overrated at times. I'm not saying he's bad, and I'm not saying that I think he's 100% overrated. He does deserve the amount of praise he gets, but people I personally don't feel as strongly about him as a lot of other people do, and I get it, it's personal preference. I like him. He's very cool. His concept is very silly, obviously. I feel like the whole point of Happy Tree Friends is to be silly, but be dark as fuck. That's kind of the whole point. But yeah, he's a silly little guy. I love him. I love him. He's great. He's very fun to draw, and he's super silly, but his voice actor does scare the shit out of me. I'm sorry. What's his name? Hold on, I'm looking up this guy's name. Hold on. Nutty HTF VA. No, fine, I'll search a voice actor. Ugh, if I have to do extra, I spelled voice actor. Michael, I'm really sorry, but you scare the shit out of me. And it's not the voice. Nutty's voice is totally fine to me, but knowing that this old man is making these sounds for recording is fucking terrifying. I'm pretty sure, there was an interview or something with Mondo Media or whatever, and Michael was there. And he did, he actually, did the voice, and it was so fucking weird. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I can find a clip, I'll put the clip up. Oh my god. I know that was the point of showing it, to be weird, but, holy shit. This will forever be a part of my nightmares. But, nightmare fuel aside, look at this man and tell me he isn't trans. Just look at it. Look at this little squirrel, man. Look at him. Look at the squirrel. He's so transgender. He's one of us. He is one of us. And you cannot do anything to stop it. But, yeah. I'm skipping the speed paint to be, near the end because I want to show, the finishing touches I add and whatever. Because these speed paints are hella long and I don't have enough stuff to say. So, yeah. I drew Nutty. He was fun to draw. I like the finished product. 10 out of 10. Would draw him again. Okay. Let's do these two then. I wasn't particularly excited about doing Shifty and Lifty, but I was like, it's okay. It'll be fine. I'll do them. Especially because I had to draw 2 characters instead of 1, meaning that would make me have to draw 4 instead of 3 characters. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. And I wouldn't put them like separately into the wheel, because if I did put them into the wheel separately, then I would basically be drawing 2 identical characters, just one with a hat and one without. And that would be boring if I drew 2 different pieces with basically the same character. It's not like they have different personalities either. They're both basically copy and paste of each other. One just has a hat. For this drawing, I decided to give Lifty boots and then Shifty tennis shoes, so they can be a little bit more diverse in the design while still looking identical, but where you can tell them apart. And obviously Shifty has his hat, and I made them to look, they're just standing there evilly, as they do. They were stressful to draw, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't terrible. I got through it. What was really stressful was just like drawing 2 characters and trying to make them look, like they're different characters, which I'm not sure if I succeeded at, but it's okay. They were barely separate characters anyways. I don't think there's ever been a time where they've been in an episode without each other. Maybe. I'd have to look that up. But yeah. Sorry if I sound unenergetic with a monotone voice. It's 11 p.m. and I'm pretty tired. And most people aren't really tired by 11 p.m., but my sleep schedule is getting so good that it's actually making it kind of hard to do videos, because I get all my late night motivation at around the 11 to 12 mark. And that is also the time where I get tired, so I kind of have to deal with that. But at least my sleep schedule isn't terrible. My sleep schedule is still kind of terrible, but shut up. There's not really much to say about Shifty and Lifty. I think they're cool characters, I don't have anything against them. They're chill, they're cool. I just wasn't particularly excited about drawing them because of the extra work I'd have to do. Along with me, I'm pretty sure only drawing Shifty and Lifty at all once in my life. I can't even remember when that was. But I had only drawn them once, and it was in their normal furry form. But yeah. I think these characters they're cool. I like Shifty and Lifty. I'm pretty surprisingly good with the result. I think the result turned out okay. It's not like perfect, but it turned out pretty good. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about them other than the fact that I have a mutual on TikTok who's super fucking obsessed with Shifty and Lifty, and I really hope they see this drawing. Lifty's lover, if you're watching this video, hello, enjoy the simp material, my friend. But yeah, here they are. They are girl bossing and doing girl boss things. We stan. Okay, this will be the third and final one for this video. Let's go. This is gonna be so fun. I love him. So apparently my recording didn't actually record the line art or coloring process and just the sketch, so that sucks. But you know what, at least I have footage. It's just the sketching. I think it's a storage issue. I really need to clean up my storage. But yeah, I love the mole. He is one of my favorite characters, probably up in my top 3. He's awesome. He's a man of few words, but I love him. He's pretty simple to draw, and he was actually pretty simple to make a design for because he already has clothes, which when it comes to a character who has clothes, it's pretty easy to make a design for them. Because most of the design process is like the clothes. My goal was to make him look very long and lanky, I guess, because I wanted him to look like mysterious and almost non-human like he's like a demon or some shit, but like he's just the sweetest little guy you'd ever meet. I love him. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. He's a scrimblow, if you will. I have something to tell, a fun little funny thingy to say. I actually found out one of my favorite songs because of this character. There's this song called Rotary Park, and I saw somebody on TikTok make a speed paint on TikTok with that song, and I didn't know what that song was, and I really liked it, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna look this up on Apple Music, and now I really like that song, so thank you, whoever you are that drew Mole, because now I have another good song to listen to. I really enjoyed the process, but it was, I was okay with his design. I don't think his design was bad. I'd say that my favorite out of all of them is the nutty one. I think I drew him pretty well. The Shifty and Lifty, I feel like Shifty and Lifty and Mole, they're all like kind of tied for like being in second place, so I guess they're both in second place. But the nutty one was my favorite. I think it looked really cute, and I'm a sucker for like pastel and like bright colors. But I would just like to say that Mole and Handy are totally in a gay relationship. Just putting that out there. They are gay, and they are in a relationship. But what's funny is that not only do I ship Handy and Mole, I also ship Handy and Petunia. So either there's some cheating going on, or they're in a polyamorous relationship. Who knows? But you cannot convince me that the mole isn't gay. Like, just look at that stupid little face. That's the face of a gay person. As a gay person myself, I 100% can relate to that stupid little face that you can't even see because he's wearing shades and you can't even see his mouth. But you know what? I can just sense that face is absolutely stupid and I can relate. I really like the mole because he causes a lot of like destruction, as most of the characters do, but he's completely oblivious to all of it. Like, he has no idea what goes on around him, and it's so funny. I really liked the blind date episode because it implies that at least Lumpy is gay or is like bi-curious, because he accepted the mole's date even if the mole didn't actually mean to go on a date with him. Lumpy accepted it. Just think about that. That's pretty gay, man. I'm pretty sure there were like alternate motives or some shit behind it, like getting chocolate, but shut up. But anyway, Mole is a stupid little idiot. He's my stupid little idiot, and I love him. He's definitely on my top 3 of my favorite characters. Actually, maybe he's the 4th. I feel like he's the 4th, because my first favorite is Handy. My second is Petunia. My third is Flippy, and then my 4th would be Mole. So I think he's probably on my 4th. I should make a tier list of HTF characters. Would you guys want to see that? Like, would you guys want to see a tier list of HTF characters? and me ranking them, because that'd be fun. It'd be a fun little short video, If you want to see that, tell me in the comments. But yeah, this is Mole. Again, sorry for half of this part of the video. There is gonna be Dead Eye Derby footage. At least it's Happy Tree Friends related. Because a lot of the recording didn't, it just wasn't working. So, yeah. Here's the finished drawing. Speaking of Dead Eye Derby, if you have Handy and Dead Eye Derby, give him to me. I want him so bad. Like, I have Petunia, and I'm pretty content with her. But bro, I want Handy so bad, and he costs a shit ton of diamonds, and I need to get more gems. So, until then, I will not have Handy as a playable character. I'm not good at Dead Eye Derby. I'm just good at, I guess I get better the more I play in a day. Like, if I'm playing the first game I play for the day is gonna turn out kind of shitty, while second and third are gonna be better. I think that's kind of just how games like this work. After you haven't played for a while, you kind of warm up. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun to make, and the drawings were fun to do, and I feel like I'm confident enough in my art style to actually like the stuff I did. So I will be seeing you in the next video. If you have another character that you want me to draw for my next part of this that I will hopefully make, leave down in the comments. Bye-bye.